What's up, everybody? This is Unpopular Popular Opinions, and I'm going to do a review today. I told you I would, and I'm back. I am reviewing the Bluedio UFO Plus Extra Bass headphones. These have 12 drivers, 6 drivers or speakers in each ear. Man, first let me get into the price. $200. You can get them for $150 on eBay, but I paid $200 on Amazon because I know I'm going to get the real deal product on Amazon, and I get free 2-day shipping. So it's worth paying $50 for peace of mind, you know. Packaging, I didn't do an unpackaging on these. I'm not a big unpackager. You know, I've done them, unboxing before, but I'm not really big on that. This is how they come. Slide this off. And this is magnetic. You can see where the magnets are. Okay. Snaps closed. This is very nice packaging. Okay, what came in the box was this, along with this charging cable. Okay, this has the little DJ end for the DJs with your bigger headphone jack, your standard 3.5. And what these have also is when you plug this into your headphones, you put them in. See the little locking pin on the side? You put them in and twist it, and it locks it in place so that they don't accidentally slip out. That could be a good thing or a bad thing. You end up ripping the whole cable out. I actually would rather not lock it in place. I'd rather damage these than to damage my headphones. Okay. Nice little, well, I'm not going to say little carrying case. Let me get the big box out the way. Well, this has the Bluedio branding on it. It's very nice. Okay. I'm not really too big into specs and all that, but you can look at it right here. Different languages. Right here is English. You can pause that, read it for yourself. Okay. Put that to the side. Put these back in here. Put that to the side. Nice feel to it. Kind of like, feels like a record. Like an album, old school album. Do some scratching on it. Put that to the side. Okay. First, I'm going to tell you what I don't like about these. Before I get into that, actually, you have the UFO branding on here. It says right ear on the inside, left ear, a little bit of branding on the side. Over here is your touch controls to turn it on, turn your Bluetooth on and pair, volume up, volume down, skip track. You can answer phone calls, push it once to play the last track or to call the last number. They're very clicky. They fold up. They're pretty good for traveling around, and they're not too comfortable putting around your neck. They're not comfortable at all putting around your neck. But I like to put them up on top of my ears, like on my head, and walk around like that when I'm not listening to them. Or I'll fold them up and put them in my sweater pocket. I wear hoodie sweaters a lot, okay? Okay, what I don't like about them, and it's not even really a dislike. I'll just say what you can't do with these. You can't go running in these, okay? You can go walking in these. I do a lot of walking in these at a comfortable pace, which brings me into what I actually don't like. Sometimes, not all the time. You'll get a little static and rattling when you're moving your phone around a lot. It doesn't happen all the time, but it does happen sometimes. And also sometimes, I can't hear calls very well on this. So I don't really use this to make phone calls. And I find myself just turning on the Bluetooth, just turning on the speaker. Or believe it or not, bring these into the picture. I have these sound bots. I have a couple of pair of these. Okay, These are about 10 bucks on Amazon, and these are the best bang for the buck, I tell you. You answer calls on here, make calls on here, listen to your music on here. They don't drop calls. Calls are crystal clear, no static, nothing. There's no problem with these. They just don't have a whole lot of bass, but you can hear your music pretty well on these, and they're pretty comfortable. Okay, put these to the side. I think everybody who has headphones has a few pair. Okay, now that's pretty much the only thing I don't like about them is you can't go running in them, and they're not good for making. They're not very reliable for making phone calls. Okay, but what is good about these, what makes up for the phone call issue, the Bluetooth issue. Oh, you know what? That's another thing. Sometimes I'll walk 15 feet away and it'll start dropping the Bluetooth signal. Other times I can walk 33 feet away and it'll keep the signal. The Bluetooth just isn't very reliable. Let's just leave it at that. But you can use the wire part to plug in, and then everything's reliable, as far as sound and making calls and all that, whatever. Okay. What I do like is everything else. The sound on these things are beyond amazing. Okay. I'm not saying they're the best, but I haven't heard of anything better. I'm not a big headphone junkie. You can go to other reviewers. Go to Flossie Carter's channel. Listen to his review on these. That should say it all. He's a big headphone junkie. He buys every pair that comes out, it seems like. Listen to his reaction. Look at his reaction when he tests these out. The sound, and I'll give you a chance to hear them. The best that you'll be able to hear them over a review, probably better than most other channels will let you hear them. But just as an example, I have my crappiest phone that I have in my collection out right here. Okay, now I'm not going to make it seem like I have a big collection. I sold a lot of my phones. I have the oldest, crappiest phone I have, LG Leon, shattered screen, been used and abused. Okay. As you can see, it's not. Oh, see if I can get it to forget it. Well, you know what? It's on here. I already paired it up just to see if the music sounded good on here. But okay, it's paired up. First thing we're going to do is we're just actually going to listen to some music. All right. I have an app on here, Power Amp. I don't have the pro version on this phone. I am not, I didn't care. All right, make sure we have the right ears. Right ear, left ear, okay? You tell me how this sounds.
Just a reminder, I be getting paper like a 5-star bonder. Niggas think I stay cause the kid is a grinder. Mama got the kid looking like you from China. People like the kid cause the boy spitting facts. Niggas got famous, no stars, no scratch. I'm Carl, so crack. In the hood, no price. Niggas get nice, no cracks. Niggas say they ballin', I see these niggas bumbling. Let leave them stalling, the writer probably tumbling. Niggas got bars like
yeah, I hear that. Let's try a little different angle. Right here. Left ear. Right ear and left ear. All right. Can you pause this? All right. Now, what I'm going to do next is a little test on the distance. Okay, from here to my front door is 30 feet. I'm going to rig these up to my little contraption that's holding my LG V20. All right. Now I'm going to play, and you tell me what it sounds like when I walk to the door and walk back. Okay, now y'all tell me how that sounds. Okay, so we're done with the music part of it. I got the white ones because all my other headphones are black. I wanted the white; they look better. You know, it's kind of, I don't know what kind of color this is. It's not silver. It's more like a champagne. I don't know what color you would call this. But I thought I would have a problem with keeping these clean. I've had these for a month and a half now, and I will tell you that I've been using these every day. I'm using these all the time. Battery life is pretty good. The life isn't as good as the 2 Plus, but it's good. I haven't charged these in about 3 days. I've never I ran out of battery one time, and I think I didn't charge them for like four days. So I think 4 days is a max of using them for maybe 3 or 4 hours a day. So I say about 16 to 20 hours of battery life on these. I don't know what it says on the box. I don't care, but you're good for about 16, 20 hours of battery life on these things. They make some funny voice prompts. I don't know what the hell she's saying on here when you turn it on. I'll give you an example. I'm gonna power it off.
Power off.
Okay, now I'm going to power it on and listen to what she says. I know you guys, a lot of you guys know what a thought is, THOT. And it sounds like she's saying that. Watch this, or listen to this.
Power on. Harry.
Okay, now let me try to connect it. It's not going to do it this time. That's another thing. It's not very consistent on when it pairs. Hold on. You know what? I will disconnect it and then I'll get it to pair. Now let me pair it again.
Not connected.
You hear that? Somebody tell me what she's saying. Is that another language? It sounds like she said thought connected. If that's what she's saying, she's definitely true. Because I am connected to a lot of thoughts. All right. Okay, but oh, here's another thing. You can plug. Let me pull these back out. You can plug this jack in on any side, right side or left side. Okay, see, that's clicked in. Twist it, comes back out. And I love that about these. Very high quality. Okay, that's not coming out. It'll rip off your head. I think it's actually quite dangerous. I don't use that. Be honest with you, I've only used these cables a few times. Only time I ever use these is when I'm watching movies on my tablet. Because for some reason, some LG devices don't pair well with Bluetooth. You'll have to, it'll take like 3 minutes for the connection to actually pick up the audio. I had that problem with my LG V10. I had the same problem with my LG G Pad. But the V20 is cool. It picks it up right away. So on a scale of 1 through 10, I'm going to give you an actual number here. I'm not going to say these are a go. On a scale of 1 through 10, these are definitely at least a 10. They're off the scale, man. You know, I would say definitely cop these. You can get them for $150. They're probably less than $200 on Amazon now, but if you go to eBay, you know, you can get them cheaper. These are the best headphones that I've ever had. I don't talk on the phone much, so I don't care about call audio and all that. I have these that I use. I have a few headphones and earphones that I use. These are primarily just to relax in. Okay, I do a lot of traveling, And sometimes I just want to sit somewhere and relax and watch movies or whatever, and these do the job. Another thing, when I first got them, after a couple of hours of having them on, they did hurt my ears. You know, they were a little stiff. But I notice now, after I have them on for a long period of time, they don't hurt like they did before. They don't get uncomfortable. So you have to break them in. It takes about a month maybe for them to truly be broken in. But these are very soft. Okay? But they were a little stiff when I first got them. They do adjust. You have, and I don't know, I've never used these before, but you'll see they have notches on with numbers scaled 1 through 9. Okay, so you can remember your setting, but I never go by the setting. I just put them on and just adjust them on my ear. It might even be uneven. I don't care. As long as they're comfortable, I don't care. Both sides are on the same, matching numbers. Okay, I'm not a big numbers person. So that's the review on these. Go on Amazon, check them out. I don't think these got a bad review anywhere. Now, I will say this. Don't confuse these for the other Bluedio UFOs. There's another one where they have the 8-speaker Pro version. I forget what they're called. They're called like the Bluedio UFO vinyls or something like that. I'm not sure. They're 8-speaker versions. These are the 12. If you get them, make sure you get the 12-speaker version. Okay. Very nice packaging. They came in 2 days, like like promised. UFO Plus. Somewhere, it had a booklet with it. I don't know where it's at. It's probably in this box somewhere, but it tells you what speakers are on what side. I think it's like 2 for tweeters on each side, 1 for heavy bass on each side, 1 for mid on each side, and something like that. But they do the job. If you're not a bass head, if you don't like heavy bass, I'm not going to say don't get them, because you can turn the volume down and put some kind of equalizer on your phone and turn the bass all the way down on your device, and they're good to go. But these are for bass heads. Man, you can't really feel them over YouTube like you do on your head. These things rattle your head. When you get them, turn your music on first, set the volume to low, and then gradually put them up. And I will say, to get the most bass, turn your headphones all the way up and then control the volume from your device to adjust if you want the most extreme bass, because other than that, even if you turn your phone all the way up, it's not going to turn your headphones all the way up. It's only going to turn the phone volume all the way up. The headphones have a separate control where you can where it gives you that extra sound. Okay? But these are very good material. It's not metal, it's a plastic, but it almost feels like metal. This almost feels like metal. That's all plastic, okay? The only part that's actually metal is this part right here. Oh yeah, and up and over here. Everything else is plastic, but a very hard plastic. Very high quality, okay? Now, I'll be doing another review. I'm not going to do a whole bunch of reviews. I don't buy a whole bunch of stuff just yet, but as I get things, I will review. I still have the review on this G-Pad, the full review. I bought this case for it. I have a review to do on that. I'm not going to give up the goods on this yet. I'm not done really fully using this tablet. I haven't really tested the camera out too much, but I'll have that review coming up. Be on the lookout for more videos. I'll be doing a lot of rants. I like to do political rants on science and technology. I'm a big science and technology nerd. I study quantum physics. I'll be doing rants on religion, politics, everyday stupid shit people do and say. I'll be scrolling through my Facebook page, talking about what I see on there and doing rants on that. I'll be doing a lot of rant videos. You'll find it very entertaining. Okay, so subscribe to my channel and hit that bell so that you can get a notification when I do upload a video. Support me. I'll support you back if you ask me to. I do respond to every comment for now. And if I blow up, I'll try my best to respond to every comment, but your comments are appreciated. Hit the like button. Peace. I'm out.